The U.S. is now the country with the most deaths from COVID-19. Meanwhile, officials in New York are optimistic the state may be at or near the apex. Other states taking steps to keep their citizens safe as millions are suffering financially. Here's ABC's Karina Mitchell with the latest.
The United States reaching a grim milestone this weekend. More than 20,000 Americans have died from COVID-19. And in New York State, the hardest hit area in the U.S., the virus has killed more than 8,600 residents. But officials say there are signs the state may have reached its apex.
That is not an all-time high, and you can see that the number is somewhat stabilizing, but it is stabilizing at an horrific rate.
Maimonides Hospital in Brooklyn has been giving ABC News a look at what it's like inside the ICU.
I've never seen anything like this. This to me is like a mass casualty event. It's like war.
The pandemic also taking a devastating toll on the economy, nearly 17 million filing for unemployment over the past 3 weeks. However, ABC News has learned the first stimulus checks started going out this weekend. And in cities across the country, long lines at food banks. Nationwide, states taking steps to keep people safe. In Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer extending her stay-at-home orders, banning travel between two residences. The only exceptions taking care of sick loved ones, visiting nursing homes, or for funerals. And in Texas, Governor Greg Abbott also increasing travel restrictions to his state. A 14-day quarantine is now required for all air travelers arriving from Miami, Atlanta, Detroit, Chicago, all California, and Washington state airports. As Easter approaches, there are fears of new outbreaks as some still plan to gather to celebrate, including the pastor of this church in Brighton, Michigan, and Pastor Jesse Horton in Jackson, Mississippi.
We will more than likely have more than 10. We will be sitting spaced as they wish.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says anyone gathering this weekend, including those at in-person church services, will be required to quarantine for 14 days. Karina Mitchell, ABC News, New York.